Well, good evening, jammers, and welcome to Jams and Cocktails TV, the official entertainment hosts of ArtsFest 2024. That's right, in beautiful downtown Stuart, Florida. If you're not familiar with the downtown Stuart area, it's in Florida, right here on the Treasure Coast. I am your host, Brad Brock, and we're just kind of winging it tonight because our special guest, Mr. Kevin McLoughlin, isn't feeling well and is rescheduling his appearance to talk about his incredible Memphis trip. We do have half of the duo that was from Riffs and Rhythms that went up on that trip. So maybe we'll get a little snippet of what went on behind the scenes there with Mr. Paul Robertson. But so we're going to talk a little bit about ArtsFest coming up next month in February, if you're watching this live. Otherwise, you probably missed it. And you'll also get your entertainment news in the Jordy Files. We'll play around to name that tune. You'll get pumped with Elly's Bad Bitch Bible Study. And maybe we'll have some jams peppered out throughout the evening. So what do you know? Joining me here in the legendary JNC Lounge tonight is the JNC Destruction crew. Say hello to the master of disaster, Mr. Derek Zoogle.
What's up, guys?
The bad bitch, Elly Brock. Paul from Riffs and Rhythms and Drums and Drums and Dan, and of course, Jordan Puddles Taylor.
Puddles.
Cleaning up messes since 1990.
Oh, making messes since 1990.
Making messes.
I think. Hey, yo.
You can't have one without the other.
I need to get a soundbite that's like brown chicken, brown cow.
I love it.
Thank you all so much for tuning in live with us tonight. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you're not watching us on YouTube, it's amazing. We're actually streaming, I think, for the first time in 2 weeks on Facebook. Sorry about look at that service. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for your patience out there on Facebook. We were having some troubles, but looks like we're back up and running over there. So we'll be watching the comments all over the place. And a special thank you to those of you listening in on Shore Life Radio. We know that we can't really talk with you, but thanks for listening. And you can always get in touch with us, jamsandcocktails@gmail.com. But I guess before we get this whole shindig started, we should probably do our impromptu shot of the week. Doing a great job, Elly. On fire tonight. Alrighty then. Our shot of the week this week is a favorite. This is a Destruction Crew favorite. This is the pink Starburst shot. And it's super simple. It's 3 ingredients, equal parts, and it tastes
delicious.
It tastes delicious. Does it taste like a pink Starburst?
No.
I don't know. But it is delicious. We should really have a pink Starburst to try side by side, but
Well, you can't get strawberry Starburst flavor from a watermelon pucker.
I don't know.
We might have some in the basket.
I know. We're not going to do that. I mean,
Yes.
probably for the piñata. You guys, pink Starburst, as I mentioned, very simple. It's equal parts vanilla vodka, watermelon pucker, and sour mix. You just shake it vigorously in ice, and you strain it to a shot glass, and what you have is what you see here, and it's pink. It's true to form. So
Make sure you have your pinky out.
Oh, pinky's out. So cheers to you guys for being here. We hope that Kevin is feeling better soon, and cheers to all of you tuning in live with us. Salud.
Get the spirits out.
You got to get the spirits out. I think it's delicious.
It is delicious.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jnclive.tv to see what we're planning. And if you have any shot or cocktail suggestions, you can email us at jamsincocktails@gmail.com. That's jams, the letter N, cocktails@gmail.com. And let us know. We love that. So, yeah, we're going to dive right into the show here. How's everybody doing? Derek, it's been a hot minute since you've been on the show. What have you been up to, man? I know you were having some flu scenarios for a minute, and but you're doing better.
Doing much better. Actually took some time off of work to make sure that I was healthy. There's been some things that I've had to deal with family-wise that have kind of beat down my immune system here lately, and that coupled with working with people just took me out for a good 6 days. I didn't get out of bed except to go to the restroom for 5 of those 6 days. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So that really put you down and out, huh?
Yeah, it took me out good this time.
Well, I'm glad that you've recovered and you're 100%. You're back to work. You're doing your thing.
100%. Feeling good. Feeling strong. Ready to party on. Wayne.
Love it.
Party on, Garth. No, good, man. You look great, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Oh, man.
Doing a lot of work and trying to get healthy.
Good to be healthy. I'm not one of those things. I'm
want
not great or healthy.
I want my 40s to be my best years so far. So
it's never too late to get into shape. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but put it on a shirt.
I've always been in shape because in geometry, round is perfect.
Perfect shape.
Wow.
Perfect.
It's cute.
It's so perfect.
Well, Derek, you could give Brad some lessons. He's creeping up on 40.
Creeping.
He's
All
a
right.
creeper too.
He's a creeper peeper.
We're going to take a quick, hard pause. Elly, what did you do? You moved.
What?
You
sorry.
moved.
Don't move.
Good God.
Ever.
How dare you?
Yeah. One of these
Elizabeth.
days, I'll have all these cameras will be those PTZ cameras where I could
Follow you.
They just
Yeah,
track you.
literally just like camera one, and I can, maneuver it. I only have one of those. Obviously, it's not in here.
Obviously, we're not using it at all.
So let's talk a little bit about ArtsFest. Can you guys believe that that's already here again?
No.
I love that Elly is reprising the shirts that we had for the original, or not the original ArtsFest, but the first ArtsFest that we did together, representing, looking good. We got I got my Jams and Cocktails hat that I'll be donning out there over the weekend. February 10th and 11th, ArtsFest is going on in Downtown Stuart in Pavilion Park, if you're familiar with that area. Very, very excited to have been asked to come back. Was even more elated when they asked me to have a bigger part in looking for music. And so, obviously, all of the guests that we've had throughout the years, I went through all of them and submitted their names, and so we have some great acts that are going to be there. I'll be there opening everything up on Saturday morning. The Kevin McLoughlin band will be there performing. I'm not sure when, but on one of the days during the weekend. There's also an amazing Jimmy Buffett tribute band. They're not just a tribute band. They do a Jimmy Buffett tribute. They do a Beach Boys tribute, and they do just like feel good island music. I'm not sure. I think it's the Jimmy Buffett tribute that they're doing for ArtsFest, but it's Gary Rowland and the Land Sharks. And this group was actually endorsed by Buffett himself. He happened to be somewhere that they were playing, and on the spot hired them to be the house band at Margaritaville. And so he's quoted as saying, they know the songs better than he does, and I think that's very sweet. So they will be closing out the weekend at ArtsFest. So it's going to be a great big island trop rock party to close it out, and then we can all go and watch the Chiefs spank the 49ers in the Super Bowl. So we're going to do that. But yeah, ArtsFest, it's just $5 to get in. It all goes to a good cause. Martin Arts is a nonprofit organization, and they really do a feature on the arts in Martin County. Not just the guitar slingers in the bars, that is art, but artists that don't necessarily have a place to show off their art Martin Arts gives them a platform to do that, and they're great people that work there, and we're really excited. I'm really excited. We're really excited that they asked us to come back and do that. I think it's awesome. We actually have a booth this year. Last year we were just kind of like wandering around, which was kind of fun, but this year they actually gave us a tent and a table and some chairs. So maybe we'll have a prize wheel. We'll have some giveaways. I'll have some more of those tumbler cups.
Maybe
and,
we'll have a punishment wheel.
Maybe we'll have a punishment wheel. Maybe I'll bring the dunk tank out. I don't know. We'll have people toss beanbags at the dunk tank and dunk us during the weekend. I don't know. We have a couple weeks to figure it out. But only a couple weeks, less than 2 weeks. This is happening. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if we have enough or we have a hose or anything. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But it's gonna be a good time. I think it'll be nice to have a place to send people to go. And
we'll bring one of those 5-gallon water jug bucket things.
Oh, yeah?
Just keep filling her up.
Great. We'll see how cold it is. Last year it was really cold. It was really hot on Saturday, and then it was icy cold on Sunday. It was
Yeah.
It
unbelievable.
was just windy on Sunday. It wasn't cold.
Maybe that was it. But I don't know what it's going to
Grow
be
up
like
there.
this go around with El Nino out there.
So if you got a booth and you've got some ideas for prizes, I think you're not just going to want someone to come walk up and say, "Give me your shit for no effort."
No, of
Right.
course. We're going to get
Yeah.
them to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So you take out your phone, make sure I see you do it. Don't unsubscribe when you walk away.
Yeah, that would be a bummer. Well, if half of the people don't unsubscribe, I think it's still a win.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right.
But no, it's going to be a great time. ArtsFest, Downtown Stuart. Put it on your calendars. Come out and see us. If for no other reason, come out and check out all the amazing music. I think they're going to come out with the lineup this week, the full lineup, and we'll post that as well. But I know it's going to be a lot of our friends, so it's really going to be a family affair on the music entertainment side of ArtsFest this year. So very, very excited.
So since I'm not local here, right?
Right.
So this is Downtown Stuart?
Yep.
Okay. So help me out as you guys know the area better. Parking.
Horrible.
Is there? Okay. Okay.
Wow.
So okay.
1 star.
I would have probably came out of the gate a little softer to
Oh,
help
sorry.
promote the
Jeez,
event.
Jordan.
Jesus, take the wheel.
It's
That's
not
what I
terrible.
have to say
It's
about
not.
that.
And-
So there's plenty of parking down
So-
by the courthouse.
Take the bright line.
Yeah, they
Let it kill somebody.
Hop off.
all right. We
I'm sorry.
derailed. No?
But
Too soon?
Wow.
The death train.
Bright line is a
Oh,
train,
my
folks.
God.
Just in case.
Yeah, there's
goes
plenty
that
of parking.
sponsor.
You just might have to walk like a block or two to get there.
Derek, does it look like I walk?
No, it looks like you skip and a jump.
I will say the parking in downtown Stuart is weird. So do make sure that you give yourself a little extra time so
4
that you don't
days.
throw a fit. But there is parking down by the courthouse, and there is parking
Down by the
around
bay.
Confusion Corner, and down by the
There's parking down by the bay.
bay.
Where the watermelons grow.
Boardwalk.
I've lost control.
Just like that.
You
Do they
asked
have
me
parking
back.
garages down there?
No,
not
that's Fort
one.
Pierce.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
the whole problem.
Yeah, not
That's where the Brightline should go.
They
not
hose.
one.
Hashtag Brightline Fort Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's an obvious choice.
Next stop.
but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Let's talk about the bright line.
I don't want to talk about the bright line
Okay, never mind.
or in Fort Pierce's unyielding. I don't even know what to call it. It's a
Campaign.
Yeah,
Determination.
campaign.
Oh.
That's good. Campaign is good. But yeah. So ArtsFest, that's it. Anybody else have anything to add about ArtsFest?
It's fun.
Are you going to come, Paul?
That's a personal
Is that
question.
2 weeks?
Yeah. No.
We'll
yeah.
see. I don't know.
It's Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
Paul.
No, we'll see. We'll see. There's why I ask.
And then we're having a
Unless
Super Bowl
somebody,
party.
unless somebody, gives me a ride.
You could just park somewhere and then Uber.
Let me ride that donkey. Let me ride that donkey.
At least just give yourself
Talk about off
30
the rails.
minutes to find parking.
Oh yeah. Well, the one time I came up seeing Brad down at the waterfront there, the little
Oh yeah,
Farmers
Sneak
market.
market.
Oh yeah.
I about was ready to kill somebody.
So
Yeah.
during those times, they don't have the there's grassy areas that they have for parking for ArtsFest and other festivals like that. For the farmers market that you're talking about, they don't do the grassy areas for parking. For Arts Festival, they have the extra parking set up for that. So
Oh, that's
it's a
helpful.
little bit better.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's not too bad to go park down some of the side street, like by
Nope.
Terra Firmata. That's not that far. of a
and
walk,
that's
right?
where
Yeah,
you're gonna.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
closer to where Arts Fest is going to be rather than the actual downtown area.
Right.
It's kind of off the downtown area. Kind of.
And there's shuttles. Like there's
Yeah.
public parking down by like the 555 area. And Linda said the shuttle should be working too, so they could bring you right
I
there.
don't take public transportation. Do you know who I am?
I know.
Come on.
Gosh.
Come on.
I do know.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
The
All right.
disrespect.
Well, moving on, we'll revisit ArtsFest as we get closer to it. Next week's show, I mean, we're not even through this show. You can see I'm pulling at straws here. Next week's show is
It's going to be a lot better.
It's going to be put together.
that's putting a lot of pressure on me, Paul. Thanks.
I'm not going to invite Derek back.
Next week is
You'll
our
invite
Mardi
Derek.
Gras celebration. It is the Wednesday before Fat Tuesday. Thanks, Paul. I'm glad.
Too late.
I don't even have the beads ready, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, it's going to be a great time. Last year we had Shanice and Katie from the Little Things, and they lived for quite a while in New Orleans. So we got a good inside scoop there. So I might see what they're up to. But yeah, it's always a great time. Derek always dresses up, and it looks great. So maybe
I haven't been on a Mardi Gras episode
yeah,
yet.
you always dime out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. It's going to be a good time.
Let's break tradition this year, Ellie.
Yeah,
I will be here.
Okay, good. Does anybody have any suggestions? Anything that you want to see on or do on our Mardi Gras episode, including you out there, the viewers? Chime in over there, and if you've got any suggestions or things that you would like to see us do Mardi Gras.
We should build a float and take it down the street.
Okay.
You know that's your money.
Right down the turlet.
Don't you know anybody with a big truck you can borrow?
Paul.
You got bigger trucks, don't
Oh.
you?
No. Oh,
You
those.
sell them.
Oh, those.
Yeah. Those trucks.
Those
Jordan.
ones. We can't vandalize them like that.
Can't you bring
They're
a
worth more than our house.
Can't you bring a company vehicle home? Don't you get a
I can.
All
I'm
right,
sure that
so
would be
we're,
good in the park in the driveway.
We're gonna dress
decorating
up.
a garbage
I'm
truck.
taking it to the Arts Fest. Where do I park this thing?
This is
They'll make
amazing.
room then.
So we're gonna dress up a garbage can or a garbage truck. Should we do that? Should we
We
just
should make floats.
should we make floats out of our garbage cans? Our
Or just-
municipal garbage cans and just walk them down the street?
Oh yeah, that would be good too. They're
I was thinking something more like a second line, with like I don't know.
What if we make like smaller scale floats and we just have like a model train kind of setup
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
and we just do little floats
Okay.
and make it look really big with camera angles.
or
Paul, Charlene
or-
said that we can't vandalize your truck either.
okay, yeah, we can't do that. Or we could make ourselves the float and like make a little contraption around ourselves and wear it.
What if we?
And it's like a second line
Is this
and
next?
a float.
Is this next week? You think really
Yeah,
think
yeah.
in 7 days you're going to be able to do this?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Do
What
you
if
have
we
any
do-
idea what we can do in
What
7
if we
days?
do root beer floats and we parade those around?
I'm liking this. We can do alcoholic root beer floats.
See,
Oh, yeah.
look at me. I'm full of ideas.
And we
If
can,
you guys got any ideas out there, let us
we
know.
can make
I
it
s-
purple and gold and stuff.
Oh, there we go.
You could do definitely some bead tossing for the guys. Try to see how many beads you can get around their neck.
Oh,
For the guys?
you throw them on the girls' necks.
Or vice versa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to be a little switch it up
Someone's
here, man.
getting pelted in the face.
I was
with
going to
beads
say,
for sure.
somebody
It's content worthy.
I'll tell you what, our Patreon patrons, they got to see the video of poor Catherine with the wiener head and the rings. That was exclusive for our Patreon patrons.
Did they love it?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
I'll look at some.
Charlene's got some good ideas
I'll look
here.
at some TikToks too.
Finger floats.
butterbeer. I'm into all this stuff. Captain Mike from the Misfit Pirates. He was, I think this is back for the ArtsFest. He was like keeping him in the loop, and maybe we could turn it into a pirate fest. Hey man, I think that would be dope. If you can get the pirate crew to come around, we'd love that. I'd love to see you, my friend.
Yes.
I'll reach out to you. We'll put it together.
They'll probably have better parking with their pirate ship
Mark said,
out of the dock.
I think he said his mic isn't on. I think he was talking about you. I'm glad I caught that because that would have been a bummer all night. But anyway, moving on, upward and onward.
We can't silence Paul.
I know. You cannot be silenced. It's making me wonder what's going on with that microphone.
Which one?
the one in front.
This one?
No, you're good. You're good. Don't touch anything, please, for the love of God. It's working now. No, the microphone you're on now is working great. The one that you were on before, something is amiss, and I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. You guys want to? Yeah, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna play Name That Tune. So you guys get your thinking caps on. Don't go away. We are back, you guys, and it is time to put your knowledge of popular music to the test in this another round. Name That Tune. All right. You scallywags. Are you ready to play?
Of course we're ready.
Good. We invite all of our live viewers to play along with us. In the chats and comments, we're looking for the name of the song as well as the artist or band performing it. Tonight's category is rhythms. These are tunes with iconic drum parts.
Oh, Paul's going to get all these.
Yeah. Maybe by design.
If Kevin was only here.
If Kevin was only here, it could have been the riffs and rhythms.
Loser.
Yeah, name that tune. I don't know.
Damn.
Kidding, love you, Kevin.
All right, let's play. All right, you guys. First clue here in Name That Tune. These are super easy. So
Stuper.
You're stupid,
Brad,
Brad.
when did you learn how to talk?
Yesterday.
You're rubbing off on him, Jordan.
This is not the Jordy Files, Brad.
Not yet. Now you see how these clues are going to go. Just going to be little snippets. Here it is again. That's all you get on that clue. They're writing feverishly here in the lounge.
I think I did this one in karaoke that night.
You probably did.
It's the one you chose, yes.
Yes.
Jaybird in there with it. He said easy peasy.
And we had the exact same conversation we're about to have because I don't remember the answer.
Oh, God. No, Derek.
Wow.
No, I got the answer to this, but I don't remember the answer to the conversation we had.
I see.
Oh.
All right. Now looking at now that we have Facebook up, I have all these different chats to look at. All right. Charlene got it there on YouTube. What do you guys have here in the lounge?
In the air tonight, Phil Collins.
In the air tonight, Phil Collins. Yes.
Okay, so I did remember. It is the Phil Collins era, not the Genesis.
Yes, Phil
Yes.
Collins era.
I left out tonight. Idiot.
Yeah, really.
So when do we know it's in the air?
Yeah. What if
It
it's
could
in the
be
morning?
anytime.
I love that song, by the way. But that is a very iconic drum.
Well, it's funny because I was caught. It came on the radio. Was I don't care anymore.
Oh, yeah. I don't
That's-
care anymore.
The drums
Elmo.
on that, I'm like, I don't know if I'd say that this is a better drum song than In the Air Tonight, other than the fact that In the Air Tonight, the drums comes
Yeah, it
crashing
has that
in.
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care anymore. It's actually a great tune.
It is.
He's just a great.
Phil Collins is great.
So take it a step further. All of the drums on the entire Tarzan soundtrack
Phil Collins.
is just
George,
next
George,
level.
George,
Wrong
George.
movie, but close. That's
I heard,
funny
the,
as
I heard the
shit.
dr- heard the drums though. Dum,
Oh my God!
We should
But
have
yeah,
saw him when he was hippity hop.
when he Still alive.
Missed
I mean, he's
opportunity.
still alive. He's all those
R.I.P.
things. He's just not touring anymore.
R.I.P.
And he's very sick,
He's-
isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, he's
Very
just got like
sickly.
a.
he's in a
just got like
wheelchair, for
Yeah.
God's sake.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Phil Collins?
Very sickly.
He's
Yeah.
very frail.
I did not know this.
Well, I'm trying not to be depressed.
Let's drink more.
You know who
I like that.
You know who I'm shook about? Toby Keith.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
man, he's
yeah?
been battling
Oh
that
my
stomach
God.
cancer for like years now.
He came up on my newsfeed the other day.
Who?
I had no idea it was him.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith. He
Yeah.
doesn't even look like the same human being.
And he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah,
wait,
so
wait,
this
And
is
he's
amazing.
pretty old.
Crazy.
Like, he's got to be like 60 in his
Did
60s.
we just change the game to name that disease?
Yeah, name that. Name that geriatric.
Yeah. Oh, my
Name
God.
that illness.
Wow, Jordan.
What musician has?
But I got to show you the
Wow.
photo. It was eye opening. I was shooketh to the core.
Okay.
Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Toby teeth.
Yeah. Sorry, Toby. We love you.
No beat teeth.
Yeah. Anyway, next clue
Yeah.
is his rhythms.
And it's Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Great segue.
What the hell are you sputtering out there?
Already knows.
Yeah, here it is.
You
Here
can't
it is
even
again.
copy him because you can't even see it.
Sounds like somebody's using the bathroom.
Yeah. Excuse you,
At
Brad.
the Taco Bell microphone.
It sounds like somebody's like Harley out front.
Yeah, that too.
Kevin, is that you?
He's here.
Jaybird nailing it out of the gate there.
Yeah, I just saw it. I can't even right now.
Yeah. Got nothing.
Anybody else have something? What did you have, Ellie? The night after Taco Bell. God, who gave him the yellow marker? It's so bad. It is Hot for Teacher, Van Halen. Yeah.
Not Hagar.
It does sound like a vehicle with bad timing.
Motorcycle.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you follow any drummers on social media?
I follow one.
I follow one.
You.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's
There you
about
go.
it.
That's the answer I was looking for.
I don't think like
Checks,
I don't think
the checks in the mail.
I don't think any drummers that are like content creator drummers, except for maybe Graham Shea or Graham O'Shea. I follow him, but he hasn't done much
In a while,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it. Yeah, I think he's out on a boat.
COVID's over, so it's
Yeah, well, I think he went back out on ships.
check out this guy. It's on Instagram called El Stempario. He's in Portugal. He's in Europe.
Wait, is this the guy with the crossbones? and
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
dude, I do follow him, and he's unbelievable. You should have him on your show, man.
I'm trying. I reach out to him.
I'll reach out to him.
All right.
Yeah, because he's got further reach.
Well, don't worry. No,
I'll talk to him in Portuguese.
Brad.
I'll
Brad,
have Chat GPT talk to him in
he
Portuguese.
speaks English, dude.
Well,
Just take that from him.
Well, don't worry. At the end of the show, when Brad's doing his shameless plugs, he can talk about a drummer he's gonna meet later.
Tell Derek.
yeah,
Tell Derek.
we
he'll
can talk
do it.
about that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
Well, shame on you guys. Good job, Paul. Gold star. All right. I expect everybody to get this one. This one's a little bit more obvious
How come this is not a drinking game for when people in the panel here get it wrong?
because they won't do it.
What? Wait a second.
Derek will
What,
do it,
drink?
but Derek takes it too far. This is like the Three Bears. The shit.
How does Derek
So-
take it too far?
So you'll have Goldilocks, right?
Okay.
And trying
Who's
to find
Goldilocks?
Trying to find I'm Goldilocks. I'm always Goldilocks. I'll be
With
like
no locks.
Are they the three little bears?
I'll be like, no, I'm good to like amp up the shot collar. Let's amp it up a little bit. Jordan says I won't fucking do it. Derek's like, turn that shit up to 99, and everybody gets it. What? Goldilocks. And three fucking bears.
Wait,
Can't find a bed soft enough for this motherfuckers.
and where's Elly in this?
I'm just along for the ride.
she's just along for the ride.
Ellie's a 12.
Ellie has an
Ellie's like,
ulcer,
put it
so
on
she can't
12.
do anything anymore. Ulcera. What the hell's your ulcer's
I
name?
pitched
Sarah?
a game to him where we sit there and try to make each other laugh, and the person who laughs has to take a shot, and he wouldn't do it. I said the first one, 12,
'cause
10 shots
he
loses.
Brad's gonna
giggles.
lose so
Because-
Giggles all the
miserably.
time. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the earlier iterations of the show where I had a little mini bar next to me, and there were so many episodes I don't even remember finishing.
Yeah,
I
there
wake
was
up
a
in the
lot of
morning in a
sketch.
panic because I was like, did I even end the live stream? Is it still going?
It's so bad you had to Uber home.
I get up and I go, all the lights are off, everything's cleaned up. I'm like, what the hell? Who am I?
It was me.
When I'm black, yeah, okay. I believe that when I see it. Next
Wow.
clue.
Wow.
Name that. Here we go.
Anger.
Pretty easy. Everybody's writing. Oh, Elly gave you the look of. Hey, watch out for that.
This is a
There's a microphone
this is a
there.
hotter mic.
Yeah, it's because that one's not running
Yeah.
through the gate.
Oh, is it running down
So
a drain?
I can hear you breathing.
I know. So can I. God, that guy's out of breath. He might need to fucking pass out. This is
Good thing
AMS.
I run all this through other filters for the re-upload, but yeah.
AMSR. Now the guy's just overweight and out of shape.
Oh, Jaybird, you got it. Charlene got it as well. What do you guys have here in the lounge? Yes, we will rock you, Queen.
We are the champions.
Yeah. That comes next. I'm just getting ahead of it.
Head of the curve.
I'm gonna give you.
It's this. If you play the one without the other, I hate you.
Yes, because we both grew up listening to the Gator.
They play back to
They
back.
play it
Even
back to
on
back.
even on their even on the records and CDs, there was no break in between the two songs. So
Yeah.
I'm
Mashup.
making my stand. They are the same song, and if you play them separately, you're fucked.
What if you play him in
No.
opposite?
Oh God.
No,
You're really
you're
just-
not allowed.
You're really triggering Derek. Good job.
You ever see a marker go through a forehead?
See?
Gonna learn today.
I don't-
Sorry, I'm taking it too far again.
Jesus
I'm so
Christ.
sorry. God.
Fucking Goldilocks.
Get him his Starburst.
Next clue. You guys ready? Here we go.
I don't know who does it though.
Here's that clue again. Jordan knows.
I
You should. I think
She doesn't know how to pronounce it.
It's a TV
but she
show.
knows who it is.
It's a TV show.
it's a TV show.
It's Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hawaii
yeah.
5-0. Charlene got it. Jaybird got it. Linda said, honeymoon over? No, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. All right, what do you guys have here in the lounge? Wipeout. Yes, Wipeout. That's all you had, Jordan?
You got the
You
hard
didn't even get
part.
the name of the
Got the hard part.
But yes, Jordan. It is the Safaris.
Are you guys on the same team or something like that?
The
Sure.
Safaris. It's Wipeout. Wipeout.
Brad gave me clues.
I'm glad that you were able to pull that from your. That's good.
From
That's
your
good.
I can
Noggin.
extrapolate.
It'll be very
information.
important for our relationship later in life for me to just throw keywords at you, and you're like, we already do it with the Rolling Stones. So
Is this like safe
Good.
words too?
As long as it's
Yeah.
key words and not just keys he's throwing.
yeah. Well, that comes much later.
Yeah, I'm ready for your dementia days.
Oh man, what a thrill!
It's like next year.
Yeah, next year.
Turn 40 dementia days. Here's the last clue, you guys. This one's a little tough. This one I don't know if I agree with, but here it is.
So I have a story about this.
Oh,
And it's how I know the name of the band.
Who is it?
Guess.
Oh, Guess Who? Yeah, they're a good band.
The guess. Ooh, the gene. Guess genes.
to whom it may concern.
Yes.
This is great. You guys are doing wonderful things. What Jaybird has
I think
the
this is the name of the song.
Jaybird has the name of the band, but it's the wrong name of the tune.
It is?
It's
It's
a-
not Teenage Wasteland?
It's not Teenage Wasteland. Nope. What did you have? Everybody had Teenage Wasteland?
Yeah.
It is Bobo
Oh,
O'Reilly.
That's right. Bob O'Reilly. Auto Parts.
Nice, you guys.
The name of the song
That's a
is
tricky one.
Bob O'Reilly.
Baba O'Reilly.
Baba
Baba
O'Reilly.
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
When do they
no, I
even
forget.
say that in the song?
They might not. They might not ever say it. Actually, Jordan. You
Weirdos.
never know.
So the reason that clicked a bell for me is they're coming to play at the Sunrise Theater, and I was talking about it with somebody.
Wait, no.
The
Not,
Guess Who are coming.
Oh.
Oh, the guys.
And somebody was saying that it's the same. It was the
Oh, you
same
want me to
band.
guess who's playing?
Yeah. I had this conversation with somebody, and they're saying that the Who and the Guess Who are the same people. I'm like, no, not at all.
not even a
Totally.
little bit.
No.
Because they're like, oh, let's go see the Guess Who. They sing that song from CSI. I'm like, no, they don't.
No.
Yeah, they sing the one CSI, Akron.
Yeah.
No, guess who did that that one really great song
American
that
Woman?
Lenny Kravitz made better? Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's another great drum song. So simple, but so powerful.
Carlos Santana's wife is that drummer.
Yeah. On the records or just for his touring band?
I think both. I mean, I don't know if she was married at the time to him or not. Cindy Blackman. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's Carlos Santana. She's the drummer. The girl who's got the big.
Yeah, the big fro.
Yep.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, dude, God. Who's better than Lenny Kravitz? He's so great. Okay.
As far as what?
Jordan doesn't get to answer anymore.
Zoe Kravitz might be better.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure something out here.
If there's another song to play.
No. I'm looking at the cameras. How did Jordan get over it? Did you guys had to have scooted. It's so funny.
They were too warm next to
Clearly
to Paul.
I see there's a trend here.
Yes, I put off a lot of BTU.
Dude,
they just
they're
keep getting
clearly
further
moving
away.
further away from Paul than
Is
when
it-
we started.
Is this better?
It is better.
Look, you didn't have to really point it out on camera. I'm trying not to take it personally. They want to stay away from me.
It's so funny because I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, did the table shift? Are we having an earthquake in Florida? Like, are the cameras falling? I don't know.
Maybe you should have less OCD, Brad.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
I think what it is they were trying to be honest about the game and not cheat off his
Yeah.
board, so they just moved away a little bit.
Do you think the three of us can actually figure that out and overthink this?
I'm trying to help.
I'll buy that, and that's where we're going with.
Hey, Brad, why aren't you centered?
I mean, that's just because I'm leaning and
I lean in.
misdemeaning. I don't know.
God forbid you guys lean.
I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta set
Sorry.
yourself up.
I'm
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm taking it too far.
Yeah,
I'm
taking it too far. Calm
Papa
down.
Bear again.
Yeah.
Relax, Papa Bear.
Yeah. Simmer.
Well, you guys.
Well, I'd like to definitely say is the rhythms beat the riffs this time.
Ha.
Dang.
Sure did.
Yes.
Sure did. Unless like Baba O'Reilly, because the arcade machine's pretty good for that. All right, you guys, it's time to dive into this week's entertainment headlines brought to you by the most stunning newscaster in this room. It's the Jordy Files.
Jordy.
AKA Puddles Muddles.
Who said that?
Favorite, I love it.
Jaybird, simmer down out there.
Puddles Muddles. Oh, look, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Oh, look, it's me from last week.
Surprise,
Oh,
surprise.
surprise, surprise. It's your host, Jordy.
Hello. Well, welcome to the Jordy Files. Tonight we'll try to breeze through this without any issues, but we know that will fail. We've got a famous pop star's race against time for her love's biggest game. Kill
Cute.
me. A chart-topping twist igniting a past pop rivalry. And a music legend's surprising return to the spotlight after decades. But first, let's kick it off with some celebrity birthdays, shall we? Today, January 31st, the last day of January already, if you did not get that.
Shut up.
It is Justin Timberlake's birthday.
Woo!
JT.
Yeah, JT in the house. He is 43, if you can believe that. Obviously from NSYNC to solo stardom. JT keeps bringing sexy back year after year.
All right, that's enough about that.
Oh. And then gliding gracefully, like I just said, into 47 is the ever elegant Kerry Washington. Known for her captivating role in Scandal, Kerry continues to dazzle both on and off the screen. She was also in Save the Last Dance.
That was a very long time ago.
It doesn't seem that long ago. It's sad.
Was, though.
Yeah. Celebrating a fabulous 51 is the talented Portia de Rossi from Ally McBeal and Arrested Development. She's been charming us for decades with her wit and grace.
Delightful.
Yes. Country music fans, raise your glasses. Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line fame is strumming into his 37th year of life. Hear he, hear he.
Cheers.
Keeping the country spirit alive and kicking. Punk rock icon John Lydon, famously known as Johnny Rotten of the Sex Pistols, is hitting a legendary 68 years of age. He's been shaking up the music scene since the 70s, and he's not slowing down.
Yeah, he just submitted a song to like Europe has this big, I don't know, I forget what it's called, but they do like a big song contest, and Eurovision or something like that, and all these pop stars from Europe submit their song, and it gets chosen. His wasn't chosen though. Yeah.
Better luck next year.
Yeah.
Maybe when he's 69.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
The immensely talented Jonathan Banks, known for his riveting performances in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, is marking his 76th birthday. Here's to many more years of captivating us with those intense roles.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
It really is true that your nose and ears just don't ever stop.
They never
growing.
stop growing.
They've been that size all his life, though.
Baseball legend Nolan Ryan.
Ooh, that's not a recent
No,
photograph.
not at
That
all.
is a terrible picture
Whoa.
of him, dude.
But he was a great pitcher.
He's a powerhouse pitcher. Who
He
That's
was
a
a bad
terrible
pitcher,
picture.
but great pitcher.
Great picture.
do with that what you will. Who's been an inspiration on the field, turned 77 today.
Do you guys remember what his big thing was when he was popular?
Um,
The Ryan Express?
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Nolan Ryan Express? Yeah.
what's that mean?
It was like a...
That's his nickname.
Oh,
He was a fastball pitcher.
And there's he also started a charity for children.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Yeah,
you know
great guy.
so much about him.
I was a baseball kid.
Yeah, he was a baseball kid.
Oh, okay.
He was part of the baseball bunch.
That makes more sense. We love that. And finally, last but certainly not least, maybe arguably the most important birthday, is Nia Montalvo.
Nice, good job, Jordan.
Wow.
Yes!
Yay!
She's a certified master rumbler. Sorry.
Oh, Jordan.
I can only
So
get
close.
some of it, guys. Okay, Rumlier. Ooh, that's fancy. Host of My Rum Diaries. And coincidentally, she's our February keg sponsor. So happy birthday, Nia. Thank you for giving us money for the keg for your birthday.
Yes, happy
Yay.
birthday. Nice.
Cumpleaños
appreciate you.
feliz.
Yeah. So thank you for that. We won't ask you how old you are. I'm sure you're 21.
Just turned freshly.
Freshly 21.
We'll say 22 because she's been doing My Rum Diaries for at least a year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
22.
Dubs dose.
Dubs dose. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. First up, And I'm so sorry to be talking about it again, but I just can't get enough. We're talking about none other than Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, Travis Kelce. I know. We cannot get enough. Folks, the Kansas City Chiefs have done it. They clinched the AFC championship with a 17-10 victory over the Baltimore Ravens. Ew, why clinched? I don't like it. And who was there to celebrate? Taylor Swift. Alongside pals like, not even going to attempt her name, and Brittany Mahomes. Cara Delevingne. Oh. Okay, picture this. Sicily, 1920. No, picture this. The game ends, and Taylor, in full Swift style, whatever that means, runs down
Bad
to
hair.
the field. Yeah, bad hair. Makeup a mess.
Oh my God.
Many teeth.
Stick to the script.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jeez Louise.
Runs down the field for a big celebratory hug and kiss with Travis. But here's where it gets interesting. Taylor's got a concert in Tokyo just the night before the Super Bowl in Vegas. She's planning to board a plane right after her show. And with the time difference, she'll make it to Vegas by Saturday evening. Talk about a tight schedule, eh?
Mm-hmm.
She's Miss International Love.
When will she make it there?
Saturday evening.
The Super Bowl's on Sunday.
Yeah, so it's no big deal.
No.
So
She's going to go back in time.
She's time traveling now too. She does it all. Don't
Okay.
question the Swiftie. Okay, it's a swift move. Or what did it say?
She better
Oh,
fly
Swift style.
Swifty.
Oh, yeah. Fly on her Swiffer.
I think we need to
Swifty.
fact check that.
Oh.
She does have
Somebody
a
do it.
private jet.
Check the time zones. Check the math.
If
Make
she
sure
ain't
the
fly-
math is
She ain't
mathing.
flying commercial, that's for sure.
Moving on,
Please.
thank God, to a little pop music rivalry, or should I say chart rivalry. Justin Timberlake's new single, Selfish, has been making waves, and if you have not heard, it is a bop. It will tug at the nostalgia heartstrings for sure. But not as much as Britney Spears' track of the same name, coincidentally. Yep, Britney's song from her 2011 Femme Fatale album is climbing up the iTunes Top Songs chart, all thanks to her fans. They're basically trolling Timberlake. This cheeky move by Britney's fans started as a joke on social media, but now her song's sitting at number 4 on the charts. It's a comeback that's got everyone talking and downloading.
Yeah, I think it might even be.
I think it's at number 1
I think
now.
I think it
And
went
I
to
think
number
his
1.
is at 4, or
Yeah.
maybe even. So yeah, how the tables have turned.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to both of them back to back. And now for some truly legendary news. Joni Mitchell, and I cannot believe her age, the iconic singer-songwriter, is set to perform at the 66th Grammy Awards. At 80 years young, Joni is joining a star-studded lineup including Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish, and even Travis Scott. She's nominated for Best Folk Album for Joni Mitchell at Newport, a live album capturing her return to the stage at last year's Newport Folk Festival after 2 decades. Fans and fellow musicians are buzzing with excitement. Argentine musician Fito Paez already commented, "What a night," on social media. Wow, profound statement. And get this, U2 will be making history too, performing at the Grammys from the Sphere in Las Vegas, with Trevor Noah hosting. This year's Grammys is set to be a night of unforgettable performances and historic moments. Do not miss it. I can't believe she's 80 years old.
80.
That's wild.
That big yellow taxi's real old, too.
I thought she was the same age as our parentals.
Oh, dear God, no.
Yeah, she's very, very young. And that's all we have for this week. Stay tuned for next week to see what I butcher. And thank you for joining me for the Jordy Files. Love you
Jordy
all. Good
Files.
night. Stay classy, San Diego.
Nice. Jordan.
Thank you.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy.
Did you do any fact checking there, Paul? No.
Oh, he's on it.
So it's approximately 10 hours ago from Tokyo to LA, then to Vegas. So it's a 17-hour time difference. But what they keep showing is it's already tomorrow in Japan as of
Yes.
right now, right? So it's already February 1st.
Yes.
So we're living behind. So when she's going backwards, she should be going backwards in the date. They keep showing that this is what's confusing part, I think, is they keep showing it like she's going from the 10th to the 11th, which is not right.
Right. No, it would just
Well,
be.
it depends on which direction she flies.
Is this like the toilet bowl which you flush?
Yeah.
Southern part of the hemisphere?
Yeah.
No.
If she goes in the wrong
No.
direction, it's going to take her much longer.
No, she's going to go over the Pacific.
But if she goes the other direction, over the Atlantic, she's going to miss a lot.
Do not question the Jordy Files.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got to trust the news
I
source.
think what
Never
we
mind.
need to do is fly to Japan,
there you go.
like Post Malone, and
And then go to Vegas for the Super Bowl.
then fly to Vegas and see what the fuss is all about.
Well,
See what time we get there.
Yeah.
so the thing too is her jet can make the entire trip. So it doesn't need to stop.
Yeah, because her jet is dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess any jet going from Japan to Vegas wouldn't necessarily stop or have to stop. They would stop in Los Angeles to pick up people or drop off people. But yeah.
Do we want to talk about the conspiracy theory all around football and Taylor Swift?
No, we don't want to do that right now. I cannot go down that rabbit hole. It's already 9:00.
The fact that they're saying that the only reason the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl is because she's dating Travis Kelce, and it's scripted. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. They're the best ball team in the league.
Hey, I got
They're
one.
not.
I got one for you, and we won't go any further than this, Derek. I saw already earlier today on social media. The last time, so this is a repeat.
Mhm.
2020.
2020
Leap year.
Biden versus Trump.
49ers versus the
Oh,
Chiefs.
good God!
Yep.
Yeah, and it supposedly decided the election as well. Yeah,
I believe everything I read on social media.
Me too.
They would never lie to us.
They would never lie to us. We would never lie to you out there. That's why we're going to take a break and get our story straight. All right.
This is the first time that Brad and Paul have played
We should
together.
open these blinds.
Magic.
Wow, look at that.
Before I knew it, I went into it and we were through. As she said goodbye, I didn't know why when I met you. It didn't make sense in the moment. All my little attempts in love, all in vain. So many men, suddenly it all came together. The last piece of my puzzle was all that remained. Now we're changing the way. Sunrise and lips so warm. How could I know I'd never be the same? Don't you worry about me, darling. Your pretty face and pretty smile was all I could see. Didn't make sense in the moment. Every time that I looked, you were looking at me. Then I knew right where I wanted to be. Suddenly it all came together. Last piece of my puzzle was all that remained. Now we're changing the game. Sunrise and a little someone. How could I know I'd never be the same? My apology. You told me your name. Our heart was never meant for another. Took a while, but now it's plain to see. Didn't even have to look for each other. We just were where we happened to be. Suddenly it all came together. Last piece of my puzzle was all that remained. Now we're changing the game. A sunrise and a little someone. How could I know I'd never be the same? Ooh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yay.
Oh, we'll do one more.
Sounds great.
Where you going, Jordan? Well, you were just up in Memphis with Kevin. That was kind of one of the points of you being here in the first place. Not that we wouldn't love you all the time, but why don't we do some blues? We'll do a little blues tune. All right, this is one of my favorite tunes. Ugly Little Song. I should do the Minky Stinky Man. I don't know it all. I should learn it. I should learn it. All right. Here we go. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. I got my own. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. I got my own. Give me my love. You go away. Say you're gonna see me, baby. One day. money too. Fine Cadillac, say, what you gonna do? You better watch it. Yeah, watch yourself. Yeah, watch yourself. I got my around town. Say you gonna leave me, gonna lay down. You better watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. You don't watch yourself. I got my own you. Thank you so much.
Yeehaw.
Great job, guys. Not bad for your first time
Crushed it.
playing together.
Yeah.
You crushed it. So what's that drum called, Paul?
So this drum is called. It's a cajon.
Okay.
All right. So you're usually familiar, probably seeing.
Cajones, yes.
Yes. You have one
I do.
or two.
Yeah.
You have two of them.
I
Good.
do.
Good for you.
Good times.
Yeah. It is it's a cajon style where usually you see guys sitting on a box.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This one is for lap, and it's a company here in West Palm. We've had them on the Drums and Rums podcast there called, give me a shout out there, Pitch Slap. Right.
Nice. I love it.
That's the name of
Nice.
the brand.
Brilliant.
Name of the company. They have different names of their different cajones also. And they're crazy names. This one, since it's a lap cajon, they call this model the lap dance.
It's amazing.
I like it.
Right? They have another one. It's a bigger cajon that you sit on. It's like very wide, and they call that one Thunder Junk. Right. So there's a whole bunch of other ones. So check out
Love
Pitch
it.
Slap. Again, they're a West Palm company, Florida company, local there. And they did get some good traction. It's kind of a unique design that they have. It's through some bafflings internally. So it's different than most of the other cajones that are out there. They actually did get picked up by Pearl to rebrand
Jordan's mom?
Your mom?
Really?
Pick them
Pearl.
up.
Pearl drums.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
Great.
Why wouldn't I just find this out now?
I know.
Jesus Christ!
Gosh.
But yeah, they got resold, rebranded under the Pearl brand, and they're made and so forth. The irony too is just a recent guest I had on the Drums and Rums podcast was Jason Aldean's drummer, Rich Redmond.
Really?
Well, I just interviewed him last week, and he has a tie to these guys, and they help provide some cajones and percussion stuff for a charity thing that they did. They went up to Nashville and did a whole thing. So it was really cool that I was name dropping somebody I knew, right, and then to this Nashville drummer guy, right. So it was pretty cool. So, but yeah, so check it out. I mean, they make some great stuff. Some of the other drums that they have, the finishes on them, they're like art. The
Really?
sheen, the it's beautiful, right? And this is just a regular wood finish here, but it's definitely good enough. Again, one side's snare, and the other side's the bass or the other part of it. So
Right.
yeah, so like I said, it's
I was
So how
actually
much-
I was going to ask that question.
So how much does that unit run for?
I don't know what that one is. Probably have to look up on the websites. I know some of the other ones are probably a few $100 for the the ones you sit on, and obviously the one that are custom painted and so forth.
Very nice, Derek.
Yeah. And they have one too.
I'm
I
just
think.
doing the different sound.
No, it was another company that had it. Like it was like a stomp box kind of a cajon style type thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's so many percussion things. That is very cool because you can kind of, like a cajon, you kind of have to position yourself to play it. This you could sit right on the table there and perform.
Right.
That's where we should have had it, I think. I didn't realize there were 2 ports on there. We should have had 2 microphones on that damn thing. But what are you gonna do?
It's all good.
We didn't have time for a sound check.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I normally eat my ice cream out of cajons.
Just wing it. Cajon.
Sometimes people say I
you're
have big
funny.
cojones.
I just can't have
Who
lies.
said that?
Nobody.
That's what
Nobody
he tells
ever.
everybody.
Maybe
Starts his own-
brass
he starts his own-
cojones.
Starts his own rumors.
Brass cojones.
So, but yeah, so you check it out. Pitch Slap. Again. There
Don't
it
make
is.
me pitch slap you.
Yeah. So they like I said, they got
That's a good pitch for pitch slap.
There you go. I know.
It wasn't
That's
even
it.
a shameless one.
No, that's right. No. So
All right, Elly, you got a Bible study set up for us.
I do.
All right. Well, we're gonna get jacked up here with Elly's Bad Bitch Bible study. Let's go.
There we are. So this one was supposed to be done last week, so I'm gonna try and make it work.
Oh yeah. Last week, Elly, like we were running way overtime,
Yeah.
and she had the little dry erase board, and she held it up. She was like, "We could skip Bible study." And
Yeah,
was
I
like,
think we
"Okay."
still finished at like 10:30. So.
It was crazy. Yeah.
But anyway, so last week, since I was the only one in attendance, me, Brad, and Chris Springer,
Shade.
but it was our 4-year anniversary.
It was.
So 4 years is crazy. Can you guys believe it?
No.
That's
No.
longer than any of my relationships.
Yikes.
You know what also happens every 4 years?
Leap year?
Leap year.
Years. So let's leap right into this Bible study.
Oh.
Wow. I elect that we do that as well.
Oh. This is good.
Don't worry, there's more puns to come. So I've been saying it since the beginning of the year that 2024 is going to be the best year ever. And I still believe that. I've recently had a lot of changes in my own personal life and just the past few weeks that we've been in 2024. We're not like this is the last day of January. Can you believe it? I feel like this month was
crazy.
longer than any of the other months last year. It seemed very long for me.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. It kind of dragged on.
But
Carry on, wayward son.
Bye.
but it's given me the opportunity to take a leap of faith
Nice.
in myself and be able to jump right into something that I've been wanting to do for a while but haven't had the time. It started as something that I've just been fantasizing about, wanting to have the freedom financially and with my time. And after working 50 hours a week for a company and a boss who did not value me, I decided that it's time to stop putting that much effort into something that isn't mine. So after taking a weekend for myself and getting through this last week, you could say that I left the past tense of leap into action and started pursuing my entrepreneurship.
It's a tough word to say.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing to do. It's a tough word to say.
All around.
They really nailed it. They really nailed
Checked all
it.
the boxes with that one.
Whoever they are.
So when I wrote this, it's only been 3 days so far, but I'm so much happier. It's now been like 10 days, and I'm still happy. It's something that, if there is something that you've been dreaming about, writing about, manifesting, it's time to take action. You cannot fear failure. You can't fear never starting. You owe it to yourself to see what you're capable of, and you owe it to yourself to try to achieve your goals. So don't leap to conclusions. Don't assume you can't do it before even trying it. Have a plan, have a support system, and have patience. But most of all, have hope and have faith in yourself. Because when you leap towards the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
I mean, were you finished?
That's it.
That was a good ending. Oh,
I've started writing my Bible studies now, so
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to write those.
we're getting professional.
Nice. Yeah,
Love it.
It's funny. My final thought tonight is very in sync with that.
It's almost like we're related.
Yeah, almost like it. Well, we'll get into that in a little bit. But now it's stop.
But yeah, we're very excited. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to tell Elly we're very excited for her.
Thank
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love
okay.
you. You guys are my support system, which is needed. Thank you. Oh, I get a round of applause.
Stop it.
All right, let's do our shameless plugs.
Oh, okay. Brad's ready to sign. He's like, I've had a very stressful day.
It has been a stressful day, but it's less stressful now that Derek reads all my shameless plugs.
Can he remember them?
Who wants to go first? Anybody? Paul, since
I'm overachiever, Derek.
you're our guest, hit us with your shameless plugs, my man.
Yeah, sure. So shameless plugs there again, as you mentioned in the opening, there is many different things that are going on, and glutton for punishment, if you want to call it. Obviously, I've talked about this probably the past. Been on the show since last summer, where I took a big break and kind of real pause and burnt out. And I know Elly shared some kind of good thoughts and words and things to kind of how to approach things. Sometimes you got to take a break, and it's okay to kind of take these pauses. And again, as in this world of doing these podcasts and content creation, it's a grind. And yeah. So I'm kind of ready to come back here. Like I said, I've got, episodes already queued up. Drummers, they've already taped episodes for. Friday, Mr. Brad Brock and I will be heading down to Hialeah, and we are going to be meeting up with Tito Puente Jr. So he is the son of famed Latin percussion, probably influenced so many Latin musicians today and non-Latin musicians.
And if you don't know about him, the truth is, just go listen to the Cardi B song, and she really brought him back into the limelight.
Oh yeah,
because he you might know it as the Cardi B song, but I Like It Like That is actually Tito Puente, the senior, and legendary lineage there.
Right, because again, another one everyone knows and probably doesn't realize who it is Oye Como Va, right?
Oh, yeah.
Huge song, right? Santana, everyone's covered, and everyone knows that song. It's so very anyway. So really, this is a really cool thing, and it's very music, especially percussion. I don't want to say kind of like royalty kind of thing, but it kind of is, right? So
It is.
Yeah, and I saw him perform a couple months ago in downtown West Palm at an event, and he was continuing the legacy of his father's music, performing, and so we're really looking forward to it. When I asked him, I said, you do podcasts? He's like, yeah. I go, well, I do a podcast called Drums and Rums. He goes, drums and rums? You're talking to a Puerto Rican? Like, oh, duh, So we're going to have to make sure we bring some rum with us.
I'll bring some code rum down there.
There you go. So actually, that's one of the things I was trying to say. I said, how do I pitch to a rum company brand? Say, these kind of things, if we can get kind of these guests that are on that are, pretty known, how's the product placement aspect work on it? And that's why I haven't had a rum guest, because I'm still trying to figure out, again, coming up, also, again, we've talked a lot about how we both started our shows right about the same time. So I'll be coming up in 4 also. And, you think about it, Elly, is like you said, the anniversary is 4th anniversary, but you're in your 5th year. Think about it that way.
Right, yeah.
You're in your 5th year doing this now, right? So, so anyway, shameless plugs there. So definitely stay tuned. I guess I know a lot of you folks are already in the chat there, already kind of follow Drums and Rums, so definitely appreciate that. So we've also a little bit of I know the Memphis, I'll touch a little bit about that, is we've got the drummer for the band that won the Blues Challenge.
killer.
He's going to be on an episode next week. I'm going to tape with him. So we got the drummer from the Blues Challenge there. So soon, really stoked, kind of get me a little bit re-excited about maybe focusing a little bit more on the drummers aspect of the show. And then again, I have no idea how to take the show. I go back and forth, right? Riffs and Rhythms. Yeah. So you talked about that too, that, Mr. Kevin McLoughlin and I are hosts on our show here, Riffs and Rhythms. And it's a fun, silly banter show between what's better, the riff or the rhythm.
And everything in between. It's so good. It makes my Tuesday mornings generally when I'm sitting here working, and I'll put it on my side screen here. And so I'm doing my work over here, and I'm watching you guys and listening to you guys over here. And sometimes you guys will crack me up, and I'll have to stop and make a comment and move forward. But yeah, so good.
And I don't know if we think that we do that show just for ourselves, because half the time we're cracking up, ourselves on this stuff, right? We definitely, the last episode there was taped while we were in Memphis. God, it was cold. It was so fucking cold. And we did a little bit of street interviews there, asking people on the street, what makes the song, the riff or the rhythm. Yeah, like really.
It was so good, man. Like you guys inspired me to like do more like street stuff. Like I feel like we need to go and like
your
film.
I think your ArtFest.
ArtsFest is a perfect. Yeah, we need to do more of that, because I'll have to show you guys the clip later. But you guys have to watch the show, Riffs and Rhythms.
There you go. So so there we taped episodes last night there. Upcoming episode, we've got a Valentine's episode coming up that'll drop on the 13th. It's tips for musicians that are having to perform on Valentine's Day, and how to kind of make sure you kind of not get in hot water and take our advice. And it was actually a crazy episode. We had a guest on. I won't kind of share. You'll have to just tune in next week.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. It was definitely a spicy episode.
Caliente.
Yes, and. We one of the things that we offered as a suggestion was, if you're a musician there, okay, look at the camera now. If you're a musician and you don't have a lot of money, and you want to get your gal, your significant other, or whatever, or if you're a guy, girl, whatever, you don't have a lot of money, but you have a merch table, give your significant other some merch. That's it doesn't cost anything, right? It's a thought that
Here, have
counts.
something with my name on it.
Yeah, it's a thought that counts. Okay, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're having a good time over there at the studio there. Brad's been on the show already. He was our first guest there in the Riffs and Rhythms there. And I guess thanks for tuning in. I know you. And we actually also, again, if you know anyone else here too, that is we are wanting to do more reviews of unsigned bands, especially focus on Florida bands. Mr. Mike Farroot has submitted a song for us.
Yes,
we did a review. So there,
I'm gonna submit my shit for you guys to review. Also, I want to know whether the riffs.
Honest.
I want to know whether the riffs or the rhythms carries these tunes.
Because Brad plays all of it.
I know it's going to be a challenge, right? Yeah. So this is where Kevin and I will be fighting over it. So so definitely that was a little bit of a spoiler there for upcoming episode. There is Mike, and I know he's got a gig tonight. He mentioned he had a gig tonight, couldn't tune in. So again, if you know anybody there local, again, we want to kind of promote. Again, we're all musicians. We're trying to help each other out, support each other, and so forth. And then then lastly is trying to get the This Is Palm Beach off the ground there. Working with a friend of mine, host is Raina, and she does modeling. She's involved with Supercar Week, and a lot of tuned into the Palm Beach scene. So I think that's kind of a different episode and different kind of.
You know who always goes, and you said you even ran into him, is over Derek's shoulder there. That's Gartel, India. Lawrence Gartel is the father of digital art. He was friends with some really famous artists. One that's it's escaping me. But super famous artist in New York. He had the hair.
Yep.
What the hell is his
He
name?
had the hair.
There you go. So
Oh.
Derek's gonna show the camera.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, yeah. Lawrence Gartel. He frequents super, and I noticed it because I saw through one of your feeds there and I saw him, and I was like, oh, we know Lawrence. But yeah, Lawrence was a guest on the Johnny Ringo show a few years back, 2021, and it was kind enough to sign that for me.
That's very cool. So that was that last year's ArtFest, or is that?
No, that was
Something
here.
else.
That was in my house.
He came to the show.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So.
he's got some cool stuff going on. Anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah,
So yeah, that's a kind of a little bit different. Again, just kind of has some variety, and again, it's all about trying to more content. I know I feel like I'm taking up shameless plugs forever, but yeah,
You're like Brad here.
yeah, yeah, but more content, trying to grow things out, and Brad, we are part of our shows or sister shows and support each other to grow together, try to branch out sponsorships, advertising to kind of offer up to people and so forth.
we really set it up to
So.
be right without knowing it. Drums and rums, jams and cocktails, riffs and rhythms.
And it's the same guy behind all the logos, right? Pretty much. Mastermind behind it all.
Oh,
One last thing there too. I don't know if she's still in the chat there. I want to definitely give a big shout out there to my good friend there, or our good friend, Nia, from My Rum Diaries. Definitely check it out. Like I said, she's went through that certification. That is a lot of effort to go through and become a rumlier. It's just like a sommelier, but for rum. You learn a lot about it. How to offer and suggest to people. A lot of different things about rum than just what most people commercially or know about. So she's got a great show. I missed her show last night. She does a show with her friend Nani, and the two of them do shows, rum review news. Nia does a lot of rum review stuff. She started doing some of her rum reviews in Spanish, which I thought was brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty
it
cool.
Makes sense, right?
Mhm.
And then while I took a little bit of break there, she's also kind of helped supported the Drums and Rums audio podcast by giving up her or translating her videos to audio for people to listen to in the car and so forth for an audio review. So happy birthday, Nia. Definitely shout out there. Her and I actually got an event we're working together in Tampa. We were invited to be part of the Tampa Bay Rum Experience in May. So we'll talk a little bit more about it as that comes up. But yeah, we're going to be part of that and, interviewing some people, being part of the rum thing. So yeah, I'm like, all right, maybe 2024 is, it's got some good stuff going on. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Awesome.
a good year.
gonna be a good year, Blimp.
As Kevin calls it, it's 2024, the year of more.
The year of more.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Excellent.
there you go. I'll shut up now.
Anybody else have any shameless plugs they want to do? Oh, Elly.
So I just thought about this. So we're gonna do it.
Okay.
That's a lie. I've been thinking about it for a minute. But if anyone wants tarot card readings, I'm looking to start doing tarot card readings, $1 a card. So you can do as many cards as you want. There's only, I think, like 72 in a deck. So no more than that.
Huh.
But if you want a tarot card reading, reach out to me. I'm gonna put my Facebook in the chat. And you can just add me on Facebook and then send me a message.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Or just send me a message, whatever.
You can,
we don't have
straight
to be
up
friends.
if you want proof of her success rate. Check out the past
all the Halloween episodes.
the Halloween episodes. If you go towards the end of the shows, and I think even on there I have clickable chapters, so you can even click Elly's tarot card readings, and you can just see the expressions on our faces as she's reading them. Really, really in depth. I might even take you up on that. I might
$1 a card.
might do some spreads.
Yeah, we can do Venmo, Cash App, whatever you got, PayPal.
Love it.
We will work around it. But yeah, I'm looking to. It will help me, and it will help everyone else that wants a tarot card reading, because I like to use my cards as often as possible. The more I'm using them, the better that they work, which is
Scary.
scary.
It's spooky.
Yeah. It's spooky.
What's really funny is there's a sign right above your head that says
Yeah.
tarot card readings. It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
like it was meant to be.
There's no price on that sign.
No.
But yeah, $1 a card. Reach out to me if you're interested.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Awesome. Any other shameless plugs?
Jordan, you got any shameless plugs before I do mine?
Oh, no, sir. Go ahead.
You sure?
All right, Derek.
Yeah.
Derek's up. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
All right, folks. Let's get this started. Come see me in downtown Fort Pierce at the award-winning 2nd Street Bistro.
This is a real. This is a real Derek.
This is a real shameless plug of my own. 2nd Street Bistro was awarded the best of the best restaurants at the 2024 38th Annual Business and Industry Awards this month. And they really are a good restaurant. We have some great food. We have a great atmosphere. Whether you're a family of 4 or a group of 100, we can do what we can to take care of you and serve you a great meal. Come down and see us. Got great drinks, great food. Look at this guy.
Philip wants to know the hours of operation.
Hours of operation. On Sunday through Thursday, we open up at 11 in the morning and close at 10 at night. On Friday and Saturday, we open 10 in the morning and close at 1 in the morning. The food stops at 11, but we do have nightlife from 11 to 1.
Nice.
So we have a DJ that comes in, and it ends up being a really fun little party atmosphere. Get some good drinks at a reasonable price. Happy hours from 3 to 7 every day. So real shameless plug. And with that being said, do your own shameless plugs, you lazy son of a bitch.
Oh, jeez. I thought I was getting really complacent for a while. All right. No, that's great, man. And of course, Sweet Savannah works there as well. She's slinging drinks.
Yep.
So you can go and see another member of our pretty much, I think we should all just get jobs out there. And then you can come and see all of us at 2nd Street. And you can see all the destruction crew there.
We also they did just open up another restaurant as well. We have the Twisted Lime if you want to go to Vero Beach, Florida. It's more of a tequila-based atmosphere, but they have other drinks as well. I really like they have a lavender tea. I forget what it's actually called, but it's an actual sweet tea with lavender-infused vodka. So...
Nice.
It's a pretty good little...
I do want to check that spot out. I pass it all the time heading up that way.
The food's delicious.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Their skirt steak is second to none.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Well, very quickly, I'll run through my shameless plugs here. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum, the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stuart, the Bug Juice, Bug Repellent, Leak Busters Roofing, and, of course, all of our Patreon patrons. That's you out there. I know there's some of the... hanging out there. Coming up next month, we talked about this earlier, but we are once again the entertainment hosts of ArtsFest in Downtown Stuart. We've got a great music lineup coming soon, but it includes myself, the Kevin McLoughlin Band, and it's official. Gary Rowland and the Land Sharks will be closing out the event on Sunday the 11th. So they put on an amazing Buffett tribute, as we mentioned earlier, and they've even been endorsed by Jimmy himself. So it's going to be a great note to end on that particular weekend. So 10th and 11th, right? Put it on your calendars. Super Bowl weekend. And come and see us in downtown Stuart. And we're all done before the Super Bowl even gets started. So you won't even miss it. Let's see. Check out our partner podcasts at Drums and Rums, Riffs and Rhythms. Listen, don't sleep on the Al Beltran podcast. We've been doing a lot of work. We've had some incredible guests come through here, right here in this lounge. You'll see that it's very familiar. Just some logo differences, but just some really inspiring guests have come through. And Al is really a wonderful interviewer and just a wholesome man in general. We are working together on the Fort 20 festival that he puts on each year up in Fort Pierce. So we got some cool stuff coming out of that. So stay tuned for that. But the Al Beltran podcast, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, it's just uplifting, wonderful stories about these people that come from the salt of the earth and achieve greatness. It's really, really great. Check it out. We had some really inspiring guests just yesterday. That really, we had this wonderful artist named Salvatore come through, and just to hear his story of like strife and to where he is now, and to see his artwork. You guys check it out. I don't know when it's dropping, but he does like 3D art paintings, and with like blacklight paint. And he was like, yeah, you got to look at it with the 3D glasses. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't think anything of it. We had the blacklight on. It was dark in here. I put the 3D glasses on and blew my mind. I just looked at him. I was like, this is incredible. He's like, yeah, he's like, people don't believe me until they do it. I was like, I could not believe what I was looking at. It was, you could reach out and touch it. Just, it's like, I guess, contemporary graffiti art. Anyway, mind-blowing stuff. Check out the Al Beltran podcast. Don't sleep on it. Also, check out our friends at 561 Music. They're putting on their third 561 Music Festival. It's going to be great. The lineup is unbelievable. So check them out as well. And, of course, our friends at Ghost on the Ox. We're putting something together next month with them. So we're going to be on their show. They're going to be on our show. We're going to drink some Mountain Dew with booze in it. It's going to be awesome. So stick around for that.
I do that regularly.
Yeah, I know. Come out and see me performing live around town. You can find out where at bradbrock.com. And if you love what we do and you want to support it, consider subscribing to our Patreon page. It's literally $5 a month, and you get some behind the scenes stuff that I'm actually doing pretty well on posting each week. So check it out, and it really helps. I've used those funds for countless things. The haunted house, oysters I bought with that money, which was pretty dope. It was really fun to have money to go and develop content. So please keeping, it's not on our joint bank account. Thank you for the support. It really means a lot. And if you guys feel it, it's $5 a month. We've had some supporters for years now, since the very beginning. So Christine Soderlund, I don't even know if she watches the show anymore, but she pays her $5 every month for 4 years now.
Aw, sweet girl.
Yeah. So anyway,
She needs to be on here for the Mardi Gras episode.
No kidding. She'll be at Mardi Gras.
She's gonna be at Mardi Gras every year.
We'll get her to Skype in or
purple
something.
Wig. Love her.
All right. And if you'd like to have your picture framed and hung on the wall for the month or set on the shelf here for a month, you can become our beer keg sponsor. Just Venmo $100 to @BradBrockMusic. Very simple. And in addition to your picture, you'll get a shout out from us all month long. Plus, we'll send you a goodie basket or box or bag, or I don't know, however we package it up. We're going to send you some good stuff. And a big shout out to our inaugural keg sponsor, Jaybird. This is the last day of Jaybird sponsorship. Jay,
R.I.P.
I think you already signed off, but we fucking love you, man. You started a trend because Nia is now, happy birthday, Nia, is now our February sponsor. So it's great. So it's
been a great year so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna put hers in color over there, so it's not so much of like a memorial, but like a proper. So yeah, we've been drinking your keg all night here, Nia.
That keg better be filled with rum.
Right. Next time it's a rum keg. We'll all be dead. But yes, Nia Maltova from the Rum, My Rum Diaries, is February's keg sponsor. So big shout out and happy birthday. We really, really appreciate it. And we should do like a My Rum Diaries, Jams and Cocktails, Drums and Rums, Riffs and Rhythms crossover, and do some stupid shit. I love it. That's it. That's the Shameless Plugs. All right, you guys. That's it. I have my final thought, and then we're gonna roll this thing up. Are you guys ready for my final thought?
Always.
No.
Derek has already pushed his mic away. It's over for him. Listen, and I'm gonna pickle back a little bit off of Elly's Bible study, because it is a new year, right? So first off, I just want to say a massive or send out a massive congratulations to each and every one of you for making it through the very first month of a new year. Yeah. Shit's tough. Sometimes just the thought of diving into a brand new year after hustling through an entire roller coaster that was last year could feel like standing at the bottom of a mountain looking up. It's daunting. But hey, here we are, 1 month down and still standing, and that's no small feat. But let's be real for a second. Starting a new year is always a mix of emotions. There's excitement, a bit of anxiety, and a whole lot of unknowns. But think about it. We've been given this incredible chance to make fresh memories, to start anew, and to chase after those goals and dreams with a clean slate. How amazing is that? I know for some, last month might have felt more like surviving than thriving. And that's perfectly okay. The beauty of a new year isn't the perfection of how we start. It's in the persistence, the trying, and the getting back up each time we stumble. It's about the little victories, the small steps forward, and the lessons we learn along the way. So, as we step into the rest of this year, let's promise ourselves to keep that spirit of resilience alive. Let's be kind to ourselves, to remember that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Let's embrace that the bad days, just as much as the good ones, or let's embrace the bad days just as much as the good ones, rather, because they both have their lessons and their own kind of beauty. This year, let's chase joy. Those memories that we'll look back on with a smile. Let's reach for our goals with an open heart and the knowledge that we're capable of more than we ever give ourselves credit for. Most importantly, let's do it together. Supporting each other, cheering each other on, those wins, and being there through the losses. So here's, my friends, here's to a year of making it happen, a fresh starts of being unapologetically ourselves. We've got this. Cheers to us and what's ahead. And to all of you out there, thanks for coming along for the ride. Salute. And that's my final thought. Thank you. I'll take that golf clap. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed our show tonight. Give it up for the JNC Destruction crew. Elly, Paul, Jordan, /Puddles, and the Master of Disaster, Papa Bear, Derek. What up? You guys join us next week for our Mardi Gras celebration. It's going to be a blast. There might be king cake. I don't know. Let me see how many strings I can pull. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves and each other out there. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge, I'm Brad Brock.
We love you.
We love you. Good night.